So I'm going to talk about Dr. Horrible today. So the first question is, it says, discuss what was memorable at the play for you and why. So some things that I thought were memorable about the play were some of like the funny little comments that were thrown in that like didn't really, I guess, add to the, the larger picture of the play, but they were still really funny, especially some of the things that Captain Hammer said, and some of them aren't really appropriate to go and say in this video, but that was funny and it like kept me entertained. Something else that was startling was when Penny died, because it was it was a pretty lighthearted musical and nothing was really serious. Like, it wasn't like an emotional investment. And then when Penny died, it was like, what is going on? Like, I didn't expect that at all. So that was memorable. And then something that was kind of evocative at the end when Dr. Horrible, like, he was a really nice guy and kind of a light, I don't know. He was just a nice guy, and then at the end he really turned evil and his character changed. So that was evocative. Question 2 says identify 3 prominent themes in the play. So one theme would be kind of be careful what you wish for, because it just might come true. In the beginning, Dr. Horrible, he wanted to be evil and he said he was, but he really wasn't. He was more of a nice guy than anything else. But then at the end, he did end up being evil, but it was at the cost of, Penny's death. So that was the kind of theme there. Another theme that I thought was interesting was like the good guy, who was Captain Hammer, was really the bad guy in the play, and then Dr. Horrible was more like the protagonist. So that was kind of a weird flip-flop, but it was kind of cool to see like that different side of the story, to be more favoring with the villain than, the good guy, the hero. And then another theme would be kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Dr. Horrible wasn't evil in the beginning, but he said he was, and then towards the end, based on his actions, he really turned out to be evil. So those are some 3 themes that I saw in the play. Question 3 asks to analyze some lyrics. I'm going to pull them up right here. And I have the song Everything You Ever is up right here on my screen. And some of the lyrics are, so your world's benign, so you think justice has a voice, and we all have a choice. Well, now your world is mine, and I am fine. And I think that when he says, and I am fine, it's kind of like he's trying to convince himself that he's okay and that he's okay with the situation, and he's evil. This is what he wanted all along, so he's happy with it. But I don't really think he is. So that was kind of something that I thought was worth mentioning, and something that was hidden in the lyrics there. Like he's just trying to convince himself that the situation's fine with him. And then question 4 asks, is a musical method of storytelling effective for you? And like, what kind of benefits are there? Sorry for coughing. I would say the musical is effective because it's kind of a vehicle for actors and actresses to let you inside their way of thinking and their mind. With their music, where they can sing a song and maybe not everyone's listening. It's like the other characters of the play don't hear them talking about what they're talking about. But the audience can like have that insight into the characters' thinking and their brain. And that is similar to like Shakespearean monologues and soliloquies, where they kind of step off and talk about stuff, and it's separate from the other characters, but it's an insight. So I would say that musicals have that benefit. Thanks.